to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the Peridot, reading number 2 with the red spinel, reading number 3 with the Howlite, reading number 4 with the Pyrite, and reading number 5 with the Kunzite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the Peridot. The properties of Peridot are luck, success, and prosperity. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 1. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That's going to get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. This is an over and done ending, like a finished, it's over, done ending. Next, we see the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about you having the emotional maturity to deal with the situations around you, having the capacity to deal with, whatever it is you're facing, being able to process those emotions, move through them, and let them go. Next, we see the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about having lots and lots of options, needing to really use your discernment, take your time as you assess your options. Some of those options are going to be really good for you. Some of them are going to be not so good. So make sure you take your time as you assess your options to choose what actually is right for you, to choose what resonates with you. Next, we see the World. The World talks about completion. So something is coming to completion. You're completing something somewhere in your realm. Could be a karmic cycle. Next, we see the Six of Pentacles. That's about giving and receiving. So you may be receiving a gift. You may be giving a gift. It could be material in nature. Doesn't have to be, but it oftentimes is with the Six of Pentacles. And then topping everything off, we have the Ace of Pentacles. That is a new beginning of a material nature. So stepping into a new beginning of a material nature, whether this is a job or, going into business for yourself or some kind of project that leads to abundance, it is a new beginning that leads to a material positive move. All right, so looking at all of this, that Ten of Swords carries a lot of kind of heavy energy because it is that ending that can leave you feeling stabbed in the back. But everything that came after that looked like everything moves upwards. You have the capacity to deal with this situation, and there's lots of options. You need to move into what is right for you. There will be an exchange of something on a material level. So for a lot of you, this may be that you have lost a job and are looking into finding a new job. Doesn't have to be that. It's just that's kind of a clear message that's coming through this. As far as yes or no, it leans more towards the yes. So it looks like the answer to your question is most likely yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. 5 of Wands, that talks about fighting. It can talk about having to put your energy in and fight for what you want, or it can talk about controversy and arguing and fighting. There's that 7 of Cups again. You guys have lots of options open to you right now. So make sure you take your time, assess the options, choose what resonates with you. 8 of Coins, that talks about work. You're going to have to put your work in for sure. Whatever this beginning is, there's going to be work involved in it. It's going to have a positive impact on your material situation, but you're going to have to put your work in to be rewarded for that work. And the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords talks about a stalemate. It can talk about feeling stuck, like you can't move forward. This 2 of Swords, though, you can see through the veil. Like she can see through the veil. You are starting to see your way past whatever stuck energy has been kind of keeping you trapped. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel is the Archangel of Joy. So she is in your reading, reminding you to focus on joy and fun and happiness in your life, especially as you make these decisions. Whatever options you choose, make sure that happiness and joy are part of what's guiding you. Now, let's see, Oracle. We're going to start with the 5 of Wands. What is there to clear up this 5 of Wands energy, the fighting? What do you need to release? All right, so this probably does represent some fights that have been going on somewhere in your life, somewhere in your realm. Arguing, controversy, that sort of thing. There's something you need to release from this energy. So just be real honest with yourself. Take some time, take a deep breath, figure out what you need to let go of. If it's a relationship, if it's a thought process, whatever it is, there's something that you need to release. So just take some time, figure out what it is, and then let it go. It will serve you better. Now, let's see the 2 of Swords here. What is there to add to the 2 of Swords? Look at the bigger picture. Okay, so wherever you feel stuck, wherever that stuck energy is coming from, you guys are starting to see through the veil. You're starting to see your way past it. Your guides are telling you to look at the bigger picture because there is a bigger picture change going on here. You have lots of options to carry you forward. In fact, let's look at those options with the 7 of Cups. What is there to add to the 7 of Cups here? Power. Okay, so you are going to step into a very powerful option that resonates with you on a soul level. For a lot of you, this is a career change, a job change, something like that. It could be a relationship change, but it is, for most of you, it's that career job thing going on. This is a powerful change for you. So even if you lost your job in some way that was unpleasant or something like that, know that this is going to be a powerful, positive change for you. Now let's see the 8 of Coins here. That's about you putting in your work. Protection. Okay, so you're going to put in your work. You're going to be rewarded for your work, and you have protection all along your path, so you don't have to worry. Now let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. The Transparent Tarot was a most likely yes to whatever you asked. And it has to do with your life purpose. Part of whatever's happening, part of your question, part of the answer being yes, has to do with your life purpose. This is furthering you down your life purpose path. Now, let's get the little starseed deck for group number 1. angels, spirit guides. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. This can be a smile or a kindness. However you bring in this healing energy, you are appreciated. So thank you for being you and doing what you do to heal others, yourself, and the planet. Next, you get release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. All right, so you're told a couple of times in your readings, you got release here, you got release here. There's something that you need to release. So really take some time, look at your situations very carefully, figure out what needs to go and get it gone so that you can move on. And finally, you get Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. That is so true. So let love guide you forward. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the red spinel. The properties of red spinel are action, courage, and energy. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards to get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, that's good. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the hanging man or the hanged one. This talks about delays. It can talk about the need for a different perspective. In this particular deck, it is a chrysalis, so it talks about transformation. There may be delays involved, but this is the opportunity for you to kind of transform. Next, we see the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about following your intuition. Your intuition is on point. You are getting those intuitive guidances, so pay attention to your intuition. It is going to lead you to the answers that you seek. Next, we see the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords talks about really having some challenges that you got to deal with. They're going to be over quickly, so you're not going to be bogged down in the challenges for a long time, but there are some challenges you may be dealing with right now. Next, we see the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles talks about abundance. It is normally significant abundance. So it's possible you're stepping into a significant abundance or just being notified that abundance is on its way. Next, we see the 10 of Wands topping everything off. The 10 of Wands talks about overwhelming situations. So having kind of the weight of the world on your back or too much to deal with, kind of being overwhelmed. Okay, so this, looking at it like a yes or no with the Hanging Man and the Knight of Swords and the 10 of Wands, it leans more towards the no. The intuition piece from the High Priestess says follow your intuition, and there is a note about abundance coming in, but it looks like the answer to your question is most likely no. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Queen of Wands, that's about you stepping into your true, authentic self, following your passions, being who you are. The Magician. The Magician is about you manifesting what it is you desire into your realm. Eight of Wands. That says things are moving quickly. Situations moving very fast. And the Four of Coins. That talks about those stable financial foundations. So you probably are relatively stable financially. And you're being told don't cling to it. Let the money flow in and out like it's supposed to. There is abundance coming for you. Now, let's see Oracle for everything. We'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, please. Thank you, thank you. Kindness. Okay, so make sure kindness is guiding you through all of your choices, through all of your days. Let kindness be your guide. Now, let's see Moonology, and we'll look at the Four of Coins. What is there to add to the Four of Coins here? The answers you need are coming. Okay, so with regards to the stable finances and also the not clinging to money, not having that fear outlook with regards to money, the answers that you need are coming. So as far as financially, you've got the 10 of Pentacles saying abundance is coming in. Even though this says no to whatever your question was, there is a note about abundance here, and the stable finances are either on their way in or you already have them. You need to let go of any fear you have around money, and the answers that you need are coming with regards to financial things. Now, let's see the Queen of the Moon. And we're going to look at that Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands talks about things moving very, very quickly. So fast situations, change. Yes, change is coming in quick, fast, and in a hurry. So like I said, the challenges that you have, not going to be a long challenge. There are challenges, but it's not going to last a really long time. Changes are coming in quickly. Hopefully there'll be changes for the better. Let's see the Queen of Wands with Queen of the Moon. Abundance. Okay, so like I said, in this reading, there are lots of notes about that abundance. Now, this says be you, be true to yourself, follow your passions, and abundance will come in. So do whatever it is you're called to do, and abundance is going to follow shortly behind. Now, let's see the Magician out of the Spellcasting Oracle. What is there to add to the Magician here, please? Finding. Okay, you are going to be finding joy through your manifestations. You're going to be manifesting joy into your life and finding the things that you desire. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a no, or a most likely no to whatever you asked, you get beauty. Okay, so many of you probably happy with the answer no. When the beauty card comes out, I just think it's really important to remind you that you are beautiful just the way you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to be different. You are beautiful just being you. Now let's get the little starseed deck for group number 2. We start there. What else? Okay, let's see here. One, there we go. All right. So from the Starseed deck for group number 2, we start with Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. So make sure you're celebrating you. You also get Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Absolutely. Even with this saying no to whatever your question was, and with the Beautiful here, I think most of you were really happy with the no. But even if you weren't happy with the no, that doesn't mean negative things are coming. There's a positive outcome assured. The answer to your question is just no. And then finally, you get Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So whoever you consider to be an adversary, take this opportunity to expand your light. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the Howlite. The properties of Howlite are perspective, compassion, and patience. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us your yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's go once more. Okay, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Sun. The Sun talks about positivity, growth. It is by far the most positive card in the tarot deck, and it takes the negativity out of anything that it touches. Now, next we see the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is about anxiety, which of course I'm not diagnosing anything. Anxiety is fear regarding the future. Next, we see the Tower. The Tower is about change. It's about things being broken down and rebuilt new. Next, we see Death. Death is the end of something for the start of something new. The 6 of Swords follows that. That is about moving forward, but it says you might be carrying baggage. So moving into what's next, but bringing baggage from previous connections or relationships or situations with you. And then topping everything off, we have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands talks about fighting, having to fight for what you want, really putting your energy in, and it can even talk about controversy, arguing, that sort of thing. Okay, so this is very interesting because it started with the Sun, and the Sun is all about positivity. And then every card that came after the Sun it leads towards no. This actually, looking at it like a yes or no, it reads no. Even with the Sun in there, it took all the rest of the cards to make the Sun say no. But the fact that the Sun is there makes me think that this is the reason the answer is no. Has to do with your growth. It has to do with positivity for you. And it may also be that you guys are, no is a positive answer for you. But with the Death card and the Tower and the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Wands all on top of the Sun, that reads no. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. So we start with the 6 of Swords. So again, moving forward, moving into new situations, leaving old situations behind. But the note, see how the swords are in the boat here? There is some baggage that needs to be released. In this deck, the swords aren't in the boat. So some of you may already be making progress in that area. The 3 of Coins comes out next. The 3 of Coins is about being appreciated for the work that you put in, being appreciated for the energy you put in. The 9 of Swords, that's our second time seeing the 9 of Swords. That talks about anxiety with regards to the future, fear around the future, how things are going to go. This can even represent some sleeplessness. And the 10 of Swords, something is ending, something is done, over, finished, ending. Now, that is represented in the Death card as well, an ending that leads to a new beginning. Now, let's see Oracle for everything. So, angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best interest. Silence your thoughts. All right, your guides want to talk to you. You need to take a little bit of time to meditate, silence those thoughts, let your guides kind of speak to you and guide you forward. Now, let's use Moonology for this 10 of Swords. What is there to add to the 10 of Swords here? It's time to release negativity. All right, so the 10 of Swords is about things being over and done. You need to release that negativity. Whatever negativity you're holding, it needs to be over. It needs to be done. You need to release it. There is something that's ending and it has some sort of negative impact. It's time for that to go. It's time for you to release that energy, let go of everything from the past and move forward. Let's see the 6 of Swords here. Work through your fears. We've got full moon in Scorpio, new moon in Scorpio. So some of the things that you need to let go of as you move forward may be fears. It's time to work through those fears, move forward. Now let's see Queen of the Moon, and we're going to start with the Nine of Swords. What is there in the Nine of Swords here out of Queen of the Moon, please? Pleasure. Okay, so instead of focusing on the fear about the future, what there is to be afraid of, you could focus on the pleasure in your future, the things you're going to enjoy. Anticipate wonderful pleasures in your future and bring your focus to that. That may help alleviate some of the anxiety you're feeling. Like I said, not diagnosing anything. Anxiety is a feeling. This focusing on your pleasure could alleviate some of that anxiety. The Three of Coins, please. Extremes. So as far as the appreciation for your work, the appreciation for your energy, that is an extreme energy. You know, there is a significant amount of appreciation for you right now. Now, let's take a look at the Transparent Tarot, which says no, even in a positive way. Commitment. Okay, so the answer to your question is no. For many of you, it's positive. For some of you, I'm sure it's not. But either way, your no is in some way tied to commitment somehow. So no because of commitment, no stepping into commitment, whatever it is, commitment is tied in with your question or the answer being no in some way. Now, let's take a look at the little starseed deck for group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So focus on that free spirit energy whenever you can. Next, we see vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. And finally, channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. So whether that is you showing kindness, you being an energy healer, you just being compassionate and showing compassion to others, however you bring in that healing for yourself and others in this world, you are appreciated. So thank you for being you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the Pyrite. The properties of pyrite are strength, determination, and confidence. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. Maybe once more. Okay, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords talks about moving on from previous situations, moving into new situations, and it advises not to carry the baggage from old situations with you. Let that go, move forward without all that emotional baggage. Next, we see the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is about a happy, stable home life, lots of peace, and it can even represent a home move. Next, we see the 3 of Cups. That is about unity, having things to celebrate, celebrating with friends. Next, we see the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is about being appreciated for the work that you put in, being appreciated for your energy. Next, we see the King of Cups. The King of Cups is about true, selfless love, genuine love. It can represent a person. If it does, this person's very compassionate, very loving, but it represents that true, selfless love. And then topping everything off, we have Justice. Justice talks about balance, making sure things stay in balance, balancing work and play, passion and emotion, keeping things nice and balanced, as well as fairness. All right, so as a yes or no, I know there's the Six of Swords where we're talking about maybe bringing some emotional baggage into the future with us, but everything else looks very, very positive. This is a yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. All right, so King of Swords, you guys have been dealing with some challenges, and these are probably pretty significant. You're going to be able to strategize your way through it. You have the intelligence to deal with it, but there's been some significant challenges you're facing. Two of Coins, that talks about walking the financial tightrope, really trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills, where you're going to live, who you're going to live with, that sort of thing. We'll get Oracle and see. Maybe that'll clear up soon. 10 of Coins, I hope so. There's abundance coming in. So this looks like it clears up with this abundance that is headed into your situations. And then the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands talks about fighting. It talks about controversy, or it can talk about really fighting and putting your energy in to take you down the path that you want to go down. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start off with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 4, whatever they need to hear. Thank you, thank you. Withdraw. All right, there is a situation you need to withdraw from. It may be this fighting right here. If you're engaged in fighting, arguments, that sort of thing, it may be better just to protect your energy and withdraw from that. There is something in your realm that you need to withdraw from. Now, let's see Moonology, and we're going to look at, let's look at the 5 of Wands. We'll start there. So what is there to add to the 5 of Wands here? Take time to breathe out. Yes, wherever the fighting is happening, wherever the argument is, wherever the controversy is, it's important to take some time and breathe. Give yourself a minute, withdraw if you can, but it's time to kind of step away from this energy. Now let's see the 2 of Coins with Moonology. The energy is gaining momentum. Good deal. I kind of hope that that was there to tell you that the abundance is going to come in and this is almost over. And that's exactly what this is. The energy is gaining momentum means you've been walking that financial tightrope for a while, but things are picking up. This is going to be coming to an end. The energy is picking up to bring in your abundance. Now let's see Queen of the Moon for the King of Swords. What is there for the King of Swords? Resilience. So even with the heavy burden of the tests and challenges you've been going through, you are going to overcome. See how she's carrying the burden, she's making it forward, and no one's even making her carry it. There's nobody standing behind her saying, hey, you've got to carry this huge burden. She does it because it's full of life. It's her life. It's part of her existence. And you guys are doing that. There's challenges that are part of your life, just part of your existence. And you're overcoming them, you're moving on, even carrying the weight of the challenges with you. Now, with this 6 of Swords, if there's something you can release, it's important to release it, but you're still moving forward even through the challenges. Now, let's see, I want to get Spellcasting Oracle for that 10 of Coins. What is there to add to the 10 of Coins, please? Because that talks about significant abundance coming in. Finding. Yes, you will be finding your abundance, and it is going to be fantastic. Now, Transparent Tarot. Courage. Okay, so the answer was yes. Your courage is tied into it in some way. Courage may have a bearing on your question, or it can be because the answer is yes, it's going to require your courage. However it resonates for you. Now, let's take a look at the little starseed deck for group number 4. Thank you, thank you. All right. So we're going to start with love. Live your truth and share the love that's in your soul. Even as you're dealing with situations and difficulties, let love guide you. Share that love inside you. You also get release. Anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity needs to be released. So like this Six of Swords said, if it's not part of you, if it's not something that's serving you, if it keeps you from your path of authenticity, it's time for you to let it go. And finally, you get light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. So let your light shine. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the kunzite. The properties of kunzite are love, affection, and harmony. So those things may resonate with your question in some way or with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards to get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the High Priestess. The High Priestess can talk about your intuition. It says your intuition is functioning at a high level, functioning on point. You need to follow your intuition and really trust those gut instincts. Next, we see the Chariot. The Chariot talks about moving forward through your strength, your determination. However, in this deck, the horses are facing away from each other. There's no motion here, so there may be a blockage keeping you from moving forward. That blockage could have something to do with anxiety. The Nine of Swords represents anxiety, and I'm not diagnosing anything. Anxiety is a feeling. It is fear about the future, so maybe looking to the future has got some fear going on. But we are going to see you rising from the ashes like the phoenix. The phoenix talks about a second chance. It's the judgment card. It talks about a second chance at something you desire. So even through the anxiety, you will be able to remove the blockage and move into the phoenix, which is that second chance. Your intuition is going to guide you. All right, so looking at this like a yes or no, just looking for the yes or no answer with the High Priestess and the Phoenix, both major arcana, very positive, and the Chariot has very positive ideas. There's just some blockages going on, possibly some fear blocking things. This looks like the answer is most likely yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So justice, talking about balance, fairness, the devil. All right, so there is some definite stuck energy going on here, but we will look into it with the oracle, see how maybe you step out of it. It can represent addiction, love triangles, anything that makes you feel really stuck. The Knight of Wands, that is the whirlwind feeling of falling in love. Emotion meets passion, and they kind of whirlwind about each other. And then the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can talk about hanging on to things too quickly, or it can say, or too quickly, hanging on to things too tightly, or it can say that you are possibly there's something going on in the background that's not being disclosed. It may be related to this devil. We'll get oracle on it and see kind of how it goes. All right, so let's see here. We're going to start the oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 5. whatever's in their best interest, please. All right, you got 2. You got Archangel Jophiel coming out, bringing joy into your realm, and then friendship as well. Friendship is important in your life. It's also important to show yourself that friendship that you show to others. All right, so you know what? Let's do this like this. That way Archangel Jophiel is there. Okay. So Archangel Jophiel bringing in joy into your situations. Now let's see how you deal with this devil energy. So what is there, angels, spirit guides, ancestors? What is there for group number 5 to end this devil energy? You have to believe it's possible. That's the very first step. Believing that you'll get out of the stuck energy is the very first step. You need to believe in the impossible. Even when it feels impossible, like you won't be able to conquer whatever's keeping you stuck, you got this. Believe that it is possible. Now let's see the 7 of Swords with regards to whatever may be not being disclosed. Okay, you got luck is on your side. So whatever it is you're not being told about the situations you're dealing with, it's okay. Luck is on your side. Luck is going to guide you forward. Now, let's see the Knight of Wands with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the Knight of Wands here? Growth. So as you experience this whirlwind feeling, whether it's with a person or a situation, this passion and emotion that just kind of bubbles up for you, it is for the purposes of your growth. Now let's see Justice, the masculine. All right, so this is balance that comes through your will, your strength, you deciding that you're going to have a balanced stance and then making it happen. Now let's see the spell casting oracle for the transparent tarot. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for the transparent tarot, please. Fertility. All right, so the answer to your question was yes. There are some blockages that need to be removed, but the situation is very fertile to work out in your best interest. So it is fertile for your growth. It is fertile for you to overcome the situations you've been dealing with that keep you kind of stuck. All right, so let's look at the Starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so what is there? There we go. All right, one more. There we go. All right, so we're going to start with meditation. Your guides are asking you to meditate. Take a moment to connect to Source through quiet, reflective meditation. You also get abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. And finally, observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.